Hey, what's up? My name's Paul. I work in the security business. Tonight we're in downtown Los Angeles having a cup of coffee with a friend.
What do you think your best weapon is, being a security guard?
Well, my best weapon is my head. I don't like to use weapons at all. They're very messy and they don't do anything. I prefer to run if I can, and I like to use my mind, and I like to talk to people. I very rarely get into any confrontations with people. One, it would get me into liability issues, and two, I don't want to be the man responsible for hurting anybody. I think that I'm a pacifist by nature, and getting into fights is not going to work.
Can I ask you what's in your black book bag, if you don't mind?
Well, I'm a man of a bit of a spirituality, so I carry with me, of course, the good book. And I do have a number. I don't really want to discuss that on camera, but I will discuss with you some works by Emmett Fox. Emmett Fox was an early evangelist, and one of the big things that I like to do is I like to work on the things about my nature that are painful or dark. I try to stay in the positive because a lot of the things I've been dealing with are depression from internal stuff. So what I like to do is I read about things like this. We're transformed by renewing our minds so that you will see that your mental diet is really the most important thing of all. I do not know that any thought of any person who denies its essential truth. This is practically difficult in applying. However, arises the fact that our thoughts are so close to us that it is difficult without little practice to stand back. And if we were to look at them objectively, what this guy's got going on here is how to train your mind and how to think good thoughts. It's kind of like thinking positively.
In your line of business, what philosophies do you have when dealing with people?
What philosophies I use are being a servant to the people. You know, customer service is a big part of what I do. I like helping people, and most of the time when I got a smile on my face, it works a lot better. I like guitar players, right? But they're a form of solicitation, and sometimes I have to make guitar players move on. Now, a guy who loves rock and roll music, that's not good. But in this sense, I'm there to protect the people that pay money for a plaza to be free of solicitation. But always, I love my people. I love smiles on their faces, and I love smile on my face. It makes my 8 hours go by a lot.
If and when you ever decide to leave this job, what's one thing you'll get out of it?
One thing that I'll get out of this job is that I got a chance to interact with the people. I got to meet some people that I would have never got to. I got to get involved with the public. There are characters that are in my back alleys, a lot of wino guys, a lot of troublemaker guys. And you know, a lot of people, they just need some love. And sometimes I can get through to these guys. Some of them are real wise guys and real tough guys, but you know, they're just kids at heart. And sometimes I have that honest moment. You know, there are times in the morning when there's no bravado, there's no anger, just two people and they just go, hey. Because there's nobody around, there's nobody to impress, there's nobody to look good for or even look bad for. And those are the real moments that it's like real human stuff. That's what I'll always get out of it. And the chance to serve the public as a public servant. I didn't know what it was to serve. Now I kind of do. I take great pride in what I do, and I enjoy I enjoy working with people so much.
Thanks for your time.
Hey, no sweat.